Hello, Kipsters. Happy Monday, Math Monday. And Spirit Week, Miss Green still has on her pajamas. I have on my socks, my warm footies, my pajama pants, and my robe to keep me warm on this cool day. All right, have a great Spirit Week. Tomorrow, I want to see some pictures of those hats for Hat Day. Yes, yes. All right, let's get started with our math song. We're going to sing the months of the year, and we are going to do some sort of dance when you hear your birthday, so get ready for that. Also, make sure that you have your paper and pencil ready. If you have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, you can bring that, but make sure that you are participating and working along with Miss Green. Get those papers and pencils, and let's get ready to start with our math song for today. Think we're ready. 1, 2, 3. Math is so much fun for everyone. Math. Numbers, symbols, shapes, and signs. I see math all around. Math is so much fun for everyone. Math. Numbers, symbols, shapes, and signs. I see math all around. Math. All right, here we go with our months of the year song. Remember, there are how many months in a year? It's been a while since we've been in class. How many months in a year? 12 months in a year. Good job. Remember, your birthday only happens one time a year, 365 days, and then you get to have a birthday again next year. This is 2020. Next year in 2021, you'll have another birthday, all right? So when you hear your birthday month, something that Miss Green can see, or you can see me do, sometimes we do that. How about we roll on your birthday month? Or if you want to do your dab like you usually do, you can do your dab, all right? But that's only when you hear your birthday month. So Miss Green's birthday is in April. You're going to see me in April, or maybe the next time I'll dab. All right, so here we go. Months of the year. Remember, the first month is January, and the last month of the year is December. All right, here we go. There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. One more time. There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Good job. All right, let's try our season song. Outside, it's the month of May, and we keep looking out and we say, man, one day it's sunny and beautiful and warm outside. Another day it's cold. Another day it's rainy and windy, because it is the season spring. All right, we're still waiting on that summer to start. So this is spring. So we're going to sing our season song, and then we're going to get our counting fingers ready. All right? All right, so remember to look outside and see what the weather's like today for the season. Here we go. Ready and go. Winter, spring, summer, fall. There are seasons for and all. Look outside and you will see it is spring, yes sirree. All right, friends, let's get our counting fingers ready. Bear dens up. We're going to count the say 10 way. So we're going to go up to 20, the say 10 way. We're going to make sure that we know about our groups of 10, all right? So we're gonna do it the say 10 way. Get those fingers ready. We always start with our pinky. Let's get ready. Ready and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 2 tens. Good job. Remember, we're going to be using that with our groups later on. 2 tens. All right, let's try Spanish to 20. We haven't done that in a while. Let's try our counting to 20 in Spanish. Ready and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Muy bien. Good job. Muy bien. All right, friends. Make sure you're doing that counting at home, counting to 100. Today, we're going to practice counting by tens. Before Miss Green plays her video, I have those number cards again. We're going to need to be able to recognize our numbers, at least to 20. And we're even going to practice counting by tens and recognizing our number words today, all right? So make sure you're paying close attention because I know you know how to count by ones. I know we've been practicing counting by tens, but now we're going to add in some of the number words on our video. So pay close attention and look closely at these words so you can remember them on your lessons, all right? Here we go with our number cards. I'm not gonna say them, I want you to say them at home. And I want you to get all of them right. If you get all of them right, I want you to give yourself some shine. Here we go. Next one. Okay. Next one. You know that one. Halfway around and around again. Ooh. 0 means nothing. You have nothing at all. Next number. Some of you guys have a birthday coming up and you won't be this number anymore. Next. Ooh. Big number 10. What number? Fall in the back. Next number is boom. Ooh. Big number 12. Here comes team number 10 ones and 4 ones. That is 14. 11. Good. Ooh, big number. 10 ones and 3 ones make 13. Big number. Who has a big brother, a big sister, or cousin? That is 16. Ooh. You might be graduating high school when you're this number, 18. Almost to the end. Ooh, 10 ones and 5 ones make 15. See that on that number line up there? Ooh, what's that big number? 20, good. 17. Last number is, boom, number 19. 10 ones and 9 ones. 19. Good job. Good job. All right, friends, we're going to practice some new things today. Miss Green's going to tell you what your 3 lessons are for this week. Lesson number 1, you're going to be counting by tens. You're going to identify number names for tens from 10 to 50. We're really going to focus on numbers 10 through 50 today or this week, all right? So that's your first lesson. Identify number names for tens. Gonna practice that. Your second lesson is identify bigger and smaller numbers with a number line. So we're gonna practice that up here. Identify bigger, when it goes up, it's bigger, and smaller numbers using a number line. Lesson number 2. Now, lesson number 3. Hard one, you better focus. Subtracting identical numbers, numbers that are the same. Subtracting identical numbers using trios, like we're gonna practice down here. We're gonna subtract, which means take away, minus. Subtracting numbers using trios. So you're gonna learn it the vertical way, you're gonna go horizontal across, and you're gonna use it with this picture like a number bond. All right, so make sure you're focusing attention so that you can do your best on your 3 lessons and on your tests, all right? It's kind of tough and it's kind of new. We're getting a little bit harder because my friends are getting first grade ready, all right? So counting by tens and learning the number words 10 through 50, subtracting, and identifying bigger and smaller numbers with this number line. So focus attention. Let me see those focus faces. All right, I think my friends are ready. They're focused. They're ready to do their best job. And Miss Green is going to share the screen with you. We can see the first song. Ooh, let's see who's getting ready. Let's see. All right, friends, the first video we're going to practice is counting by tens. All right. I hope that you can hear the sound today. I hope that it's a little bit better. I'll try to share my sound with you. If not, Miss Green will share these videos with you later, but make sure you're looking so that you can see and counting along. Here we go.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Now you start with the number 10, and as you go along, jump 10 numbers and practice this song. Here's a little hint to help as you go. Just count up by ones and then add a 0.
Count up by ones and then add a 0. Then add a 0.
Like this: 10, 20, 30, 40.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Let's do it again, but let's go higher. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Oh, that was fast, so let's do it all again. Right from the beginning, starting from 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Counting by tens.
Counting by
Tens.
tens.
All right, that was awesome. Here is another video, and we're going to look at what counting by tens and the number words look like. So I want you to see, when you see the number 10, how do I spell the word 10? It starts with a T. When I see the number 20, how do I spell the number 20? TW, starts with TW. And when you see the number 30, how do I spell the number 30? All right. And when you see the number 40, How do you spell the number 40? And when you see 50, how do you spell the word 50? All right, so we're going to look at that in this video. I want you to pay close attention. Figure out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And how do you spell those words? Here we go.
Hey kids, fasten your seatbelts. Let's take off to Numbers Land. Here we go. What can you see on the clouds? 10,
T-E-N.
20,
T-W-E-N-T-Y.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Get ready to land. Here we go. We did it! Great job!
Let's try it one more time. I want you guys to make sure you can see those number words.
Fasten your seatbelts. Let's take off to Numbers Land. Here we go. What can you see on the clouds? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Get ready to land. Here we go. We did it. Great job.
See, there they are. 10, T-E-N. 20, T-W-E-N-T-Y. 30, T-H-I-R-T-Y. 30. 40, F-O-R-T-Y. And 50, F-I-F-T-Y. All right, those are our number words. Let's take a second and let's go back to Miss Green's board. We're going to practice these towers and counting by tens. So let's look here at Miss Green's board. We have a tall tower, counting by tens. Just saw it on the screen. When we see this tall tower, we know that it means 10. If Miss Green just had one by itself, we would know that meant 1. But when we see a full tall tower, that means 10, all right? And you're gonna be seeing this a lot in first grade, so it's better that you practice it now. So when I see one tall tower, that shows me that there's only 10, all right? When I start seeing more than one together, like this one, it shows me that there's 20, all right? I'm counting by tens when I see these towers. So this first group, I see one tall tower. That shows me 10. Then I see 2, so I start counting by 10s. 10, 20. Now over here, I see 1 tower, 2 towers, 3 towers. So that would be 10, 20, 30, just like up here. And that's how I would spell 30. Now, what would I do for the next tower? How many towers would I need to make for that group? I see 10, 20, 30. What comes next in counting by 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40. Good job. So for my tower of 40, how many rows would I need to make for that? I see 1 here. I see 1, 2. In this tower, I see 1, 2, 3. So how many towers would I need to make for 40? You're right. I see this number here, 4. So I would need to make 4 towers. And I would just start here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my tower of 10. But does that make 40 yet? No. So I need to keep going so that I have 40. 10, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 2 10s. Now I'm at 20. 10, 20. Do I have enough for 40? Still not enough. I have 20. Now I need to add more towers of 1 to get up to 30. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Am I at 40? Still not at 40. I'm only at 30. Now I have the same amount as this tower before mine. 10, 20, 30. How many more rows do I need in order to get to 40? How many more rows do I need to make? 10, 20, 30. I need 1 more row of 10, and then I will have 40. F-O-R-T-Y, 40. Count with me. Well, I'm at 30. Let's make another tower of 10. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. That means I have 40 because I'm counting by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now we have 40. All right, you see how the groups are getting bigger? We're adding more ones to make our 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. Look how I spell this. 10, 20, TH sum 30, 4, there's our sight word 40, 40, and 50. All right, I want you to make 50, my tower of 50. Well, I start this video that's gonna help you with your towers, okay? On your paper at home, I want you to show me what the tower would look like for 50. Show me what the tower would look like for 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You show me while Miss Green shows you a video that's gonna help you with your 10s and your towers, with your 10 blocks. All right, go ahead and do that at home. while you listen to the video.
We're going to be looking at a worksheet that asks us to compare numbers. Before we get started, let's remind ourselves of some really important things to know in place value. First, which base 10 block do you see? This is a cube. Do you know the value of the cube? Cube is worth just 1. How about a long? Do you know how much the long is worth? Well, the long is made up of 10 individual cubes, so therefore the long is worth 10. Let's use this information to help us to compare numbers with base 10 blocks. Let's say, for example, we had a number with 2 longs and 2 cubes. We wanted to compare this to a number with 1 long and 3 cubes. Well, what do these blocks really represent? One way we can see what this number is quickly is by simply counting the base 10 blocks, starting with the longs. So let's give it a shot. In this number, we have 1 long and that's representing 10, and another long and that represents 10. So we can count by 10 2 times. Let's give it a shot. 10, 20. Now we know we have 20, and we can just count on with our other 2 cubes, which represent 1s, 20, 21, 22. So I know that these base 10 blocks represent the number 22. Well, how about the number on the right side? This side, I see 110. Already I'm starting to think, if there's only 110 in this number, it's probably smaller or less than 22. So let's count all the base 10 blocks just to be sure. After 10, we can just count on with our 3 cubes, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we know that 22 is greater than 13. So we'll draw the comparison symbol with the mouth open towards the bigger number, because you will always eat the bigger number. Let's get started with our worksheet.
All right, friends. He was trying to tell you that, remember, when you have 1 block for your tower, that only counts as 1. But when you put them together, you have 10 for your block tower, all right? So did you do yours at home? Did you show me how many rows you need to make your 50 tower? Base 10 tower. Miss Green started hers. And I have, let me see. I have 1, 2, 3 rows of 10. Is that enough to make 50? Is this enough to show 50? You're right, not quite enough. These towers, these blocks of 10s, when we see them, they're going to help us with our addition and our subtraction, all right? So when you see these on your work, they're going to help you be able to add really, really fast, all right? Oh, I know that's 10. I know how to count by 10s. That's 20. If I add 2 more, that's 22. All right, so how many more rows do I need over here to get to 50? I see 1, 2, 3 rows. When I count by 10s, that's 10, 20, 30. That's not quite 50. So I need to keep counting to see how many more rows I need. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Am I to 50? Still not there yet. How many more rows? That's getting really, really big. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm at 40. Let's keep counting. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50! I made it to 50. And I hope that you did it on your paper too. Here's Miss Green's towers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Good job. We made it to 50. Now let's look one more time at our number words so we can make sure we know these for our lessons. 10. Let's spell 10. T-E-N. 10. Just 3 letters. 20. T-W-E-N-T-Y. A lot of these have a Y at the end. 20. 30. T-H thumb. 30. T-H-I-R-T-Y. That has a Y at the end too. Don't get tricked. 30. Next one. 40. There's our sight word for, or F-O-R-T-Y. That has a Y at the end too. They're trying to trick you. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That starts with F too, but it's F-I, not F-O like 40. 50. F-T. F-I-F-T-Y. Another Y at the end. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Remember these groups make 10. If it's 1 by itself, remember those are counted as 1. But when we see that long or that tall tower, we know automatically that's 10. Whenever I see that, I know it makes 10. Good job. All right, friends, let's move on. Uh-oh, Miss Green's board doesn't want to stand up. All right, here we go. Let's move on at the top to our number line. Let's see about bigger and smaller. What letter does bigger start with? Bigger. What letter does that start with? I know you know. B. So that when they ask you which number is bigger, you know that it's going to start with B. All right? When it's going up the number line, going up closer to 20, we know that the number is bigger. But when it's smaller, it's going down closer to 1. All right? If it's going up, it's bigger. That means it's getting bigger. If it's going down this way, it's getting smaller. All right? So we're going to practice bigger and smaller. We're going to find the numbers that are bigger. We're going to circle the red number that is bigger first. All right? So listen to Miss Green's words and listen for it. Is she saying bigger or is she saying small? Small. All right? Like your baby brother or your baby sister might be smaller than you. They're shorter than you. They're smaller. They're 1 year old or 2 years old and you're 5. All right? So if you're 5 years old, your number is bigger than 2. Your little brother or sister is 2 years old. 5 is bigger than 2. But 2 is smaller than 5. All right? So let's first look for the numbers that are bigger. We're going to make a spot or a dot on the number line so we can figure which number is bigger and which number is smaller. All right, let's look at the numbers at the top. You can write your number line on your paper and you can write the numbers that Miss Green has here. And then right now, pay attention, we're doing the numbers that are bigger. And then at the end, we'll figure out some that are smaller. So make sure you're listening for that word, bigger or smaller. Bigger or smaller, all right? Let's look at these two numbers, 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Which number is bigger? Which number is bigger? Let's put a dot here for 3. And let's put a dot here for 7. Remember, when we're going up, the number's getting bigger. If we're going down, the number's getting smaller. So which number is bigger, 3 or 7? Which one is closer to 20 down at the end of the line? Which number is closer to 20? Is 3 or 7 closer to 20? Good. Circle the number 7 because 7 is bigger than 3. It's closer down to that end, down to that big 20, so it is bigger and then 3. 3 is down here close to number 1. Good. Let's try the next one. Let's look at 8 and 11. Which number is bigger between 8 and 11? I'm going to put a dot here next to 8 and a dot here next to 11. 8 and 11. Which one is bigger? Which number is bigger? 8 or 11? Let's look at my number line. 8 and 11. Which number is closer down there to that 20 at the end, that big number 20? And which one is closer to this 1? Which number is bigger? Good. Number 11 is bigger. It's down here closer to 20. 8 is closer to 1. So 11 is bigger than 8. Good job. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's look at 9 and 5. Which number is smaller? Which number is smaller, 9 or 5? Which number is smaller? Here's 9 on the number line. Here's 5 on the number line. Which one is smaller? Be careful. Which number is smaller, 9 or 5? Smaller. So that means it's going to be closer to 1. It's smaller. Circle your number. Good. 5 is smaller than 9. 5 is down here by the 1. 9 is closer to the 20. So 5 is smaller. Good job. What about these big numbers, 15 and 10? Which number is smaller? 15 and 10. Put a square around the number that is smaller. 15, 10. Which one is closer to 1? 15 and 10. Which number is smaller? You got it. 10 is closer to 1 down here at this end than 15. So 10 is smaller than 1. Let's keep going. Let's look at 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Which number is bigger? Which number is bigger? Put it on your number line. 4 or 8? 4 or 8? Which number is bigger? Here's 4. Here is 8. Is 4 or 8 bigger? Bigger. It's bigger. Put a square around the number, or put a circle around the number that is bigger. 4 is here, 8 is here. If it's bigger, it's closer to the end of the number line. If it's bigger, use your big voice. It's bigger. The number that's closer to the end of the number line, to number 20, is 8. Good job. 8 is bigger than 4. 4 is smaller than 8. 2 more. Here we go. 12 and 9. 12 and 9. Which number is bigger? Which number is bigger? Here's 12. Here's 9 on the number line. Which number is bigger? That means it's closer to the end, closer to 20. Which number is bigger? 12 or 9? Look at those numbers closely. Don't let them trick you. Do it on your paper or circle it on the screen. Which number is bigger? Closer to the end, 9 or 12? 12 or 9? You got it. 12 is bigger. It's a teen number. It has that 1 first and then 2. So it's bigger than 9. 12 is bigger than 9. Here's the last one. Last one. We have 6 and 2. 6 and 2. Which number is smaller? Which number is smaller? It's closer to 1. Put it on your number line. 6 and 2. Which one is smaller? Which number is smaller? Six or 2. I know you're fast now. I know you are getting it fast. You know those numbers on the number line. 6 and 2. Which one is closer to 1? It's smaller on the number line. You got it. 2 is smaller than 6. 2 is smaller than having 6 pieces. All right, good job. Smaller and bigger. Bigger starts with B. So when you see that on your lesson, you know this is big, bigger, and smaller. All right, if the number is bigger, it's closer down here to the end of the number line, closer to 20. If it's smaller, it's closer to 1, to this side of the number line. All right, so use your number line on your lessons to help you, and make sure you use those dots like, here's this number on the number line. Which one is smaller? Or which one is bigger? Use that number line to help you. All right, friends, I want you to listen to this little poem or this little song about 10s and 1s. I don't know, but I've been told 10s are tall and 1s are small. First you count up all the 10s, then add all the 1s onto the end. All right, listen to that one again about 10s and 1s. I don't know, but I've been told 10s are tall and 1s are small. First you count up all the 10s, then add the 1s onto the end. The end. 10s and 1s. All right, friends, we're going to start our subtraction part here. Miss Green has another little video I want you to see to help you with subtracting. We're going to be subtracting identical numbers that are the same, to find what the answer is, all right? So the numbers are identical. They're the same. But what do we have to remember when we see these? Okay, so Miss Green's going to start this video for you about when you subtract.
Let's read the directions and start with the first problem. Comparing numbers, base 10 blocks.
Sorry, that was our other video. Then we'll practice on here and we'll be done. Miss Green will send you your videos, and tomorrow you can start your math lessons. So here's about subtracting identical numbers or the same numbers. Pay close attention to our friend on here. Here we go. Send it some shine.
When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. 2 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 4 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 7 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 8 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. 6 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder, you get 0. 9 is the number, take away the same number. You don't have to wonder, you get 0. 5 is the number, take away the same number. You don't have to wonder, you get 0. 1 is the number, take away the same number. You don't have to wonder, you get 0. Now you try a little faster.
Faster.
2 take away 2 equals 4 take away 4 equals
0.
7 take away 7 equals 8 take away 8 equals 6 take away 6 equals 9 take away 9 equals 5 take away 5 equals 1 take away 1 equals. When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. You always get 0.
Yes. Miss Green really likes that song. It really helps us know when we subtract the same number times minus the same number, you always get 0. All right. So remember that even if you have 1,000 minus 1,000, we know that it's going to equal 0. All right. So remember that identical numbers, when you subtract identical numbers, it always equals 0. So let's look at our board here, our last section for the day. We're going to do some subtracting. And remember, sometimes you might see it vertical, up and down like this. Ooh, yes, that's the first grade way. And sometimes you see it horizontal going across like this. All right, then we're going to figure out what would the missing answer be for these. If we know that when we subtract identical numbers, we get 0. So let's look at this. We have 5. We have 5 pieces of gum. So let's think, I have 5 pieces of gum. I chew all 5 of them. Now, how many do I have left? 5 pieces of gum. I chew 5 pieces. How many do I have left? 0. None left. I chewed all of them. So 5 is a number. Take away all of those 5. You have 0 left, just like he said in the video. So 5, take away that same number 5, we know it's always going to equal 0. 0, all right? So let's look at our number bond here. We have 5 all together. I take away 5 here, so let's cross that out so we know that we're taking it away. How many do I have left? What number would I write there? Just like at the top, I had 5. I took 5 away. How many do I have left? 0. Good job. 0 left. All right. And sometimes you'll see it like this. I have 5. I had 5 pieces of gum. I didn't chew any of them. 0 of them. I didn't chew any pieces of gum. So I had 5 pieces of gum in my pocket. I had 5. I did not chew any of them. So how many pieces are left? I still have 5. If I took 0 away, it means nothing. 0 means nothing. So I had 5. They gave me the number 0. I still have 5 left. All right, you see what they're doing in that subtracting? I have 5. I took 5 away. I don't have anything left. 5 minus 5 equals 0. 5 minus 5 equals 0. 5 minus 0, if I don't take any away, 5 minus 0 still gives me 5 because 0 means nothing. So I didn't take any away. You guys want to try another one? I know you can do it. Let's try another number. the same way over here. Think of a number in your head. Think of a number in your head. What number should we use? We're subtracting identical numbers. Subtracting identical numbers. Let's use the number 10. 10. All right. There we are. 10. We're going to use the number 10. So let's think. It's a really, really hot day. And you're playing outside. And you're getting sweaty. And the sun is shining on your face. You're hot. And you keep running back in the house, asking mommy for popsicles. All right? So let's pretend it's a Friday. And you're really hot. It's sunny. It's a summer day. And you keep running back in the house for popsicles. So it's Friday. You had 10 popsicles in the freezer. You ate all 10 of those popsicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You had 10 popsicles in the freezer. You ate 10 popsicles on Friday, on that hot summer Friday. How many popsicles do you have left? How many popsicles do you have left? You had 10. You ate 10 all in one day. How many do you have left? You're subtracting identical numbers, numbers that are the same. So you don't have to wonder. You always know that it equals 0. Good job. Now let's write it going across the horizontal way. Write it with me. 10 popsicles minus 10 that you ate that day leaves you with how many? You don't have to wonder. 10 minus itself equals 0. 10 minus 10 equals 0. Now let's look at our numbers here. I had 10 popsicles. I ate all 10 of them out of the freezer. How many do I have left? Let's cross that out to show that we ate all of those. We're subtracting. 10 popsicles in the freezer minus 10 that I ate that day leaves me with how many left in the freezer? You're right. You don't even have to wonder. You automatically know when you subtract the same numbers, it equals 0. Now, what if I had 10 and my mommy said, no, you can't have any popsicles that day? How many do you have left? 10. If you subtracted 0, which means nothing, you would still have 10 left. So 10 minus 0 still leaves you the same number, 10. All right? So when you're subtracting those identical numbers, those numbers that are the same, remember that you don't have to wonder. It stays the same, or it stays 0, all right? The answer is 0. Remember, 100 minus 100 would be 0. 1,000 minus 1,000 would be 0. You don't even have to wonder. You already know. 3 minus 3 equals 0. You don't even have to wonder. Miss Green wants to play that video for you one more time before you start your lessons. Here we go. Let's try for
Let's be friends. Place your mouse on my guitar and click the red subscribe button. Also, you can click this icon to visit my website and click. When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. 2 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 4 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 7 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 8 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. 6 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 9 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 5 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. 1 is the number. Take away the same number. You don't have to wonder. You get 0. Now you try a little faster. 2 take away 2 equals 4. Take away 4 equals 7. Take away 7 equals 8. Take away 8 equals 6. Take away 6 equals 9. Take away 9 equals 5. Take away 5 equals 1. Take away 1 equals. When you have a number and subtract the same number, you don't have to wonder. You always get 0. You always get 0. You always get 0.
Yes. I think you guys are gonna learn that song really, really fast. All right, good job today, my friends. Take a look at the board one more time so that you can remember those lessons for this week. Remember, counting by tens, identify the number names for 10. This is how we spell 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Remember that, you're gonna see that on your lessons. Also, you're going to identify bigger and smaller numbers using the number line. So use that number line to help you put your dots on and figure out which number is bigger and which number is smaller. All right, in your last lesson, subtracting identical numbers. Numbers are the same. When you're subtracting numbers that are the same, you don't have to wonder, it's 0. All right, so pay attention to see if you see it. The 10 here, take away that number, 0. But if you see 10, take away 0, it's the same number. So don't let them trick you. All right, work on that subtraction this week, bigger and smaller, and counting by tens, and identifying the number words. You can do it. I want to see some excellent grades this week. Remember, your quiz will be out on Wednesday. If you can get all of your phonics and math and your math test done by Friday at noon at 12 o'clock, then you get to go in the drawing for a gift card. Last week, a friend in Miami won the gift card. We'll see who wins it this week. Focus, do your best. Keep up the good work, friends. Love you.